Hello and welcome again.
Hi. So we're back.
Yeah, because we might probably release our videos pretty much back to back. There has been a few weeks, months, not years, but months between
Months.
our first recording and this recording. You might probably see a lot more wrinkles and maybe a bit of
Nah, it's
gray
it's not
hair.
it's not that bad.
Um,
We haven't
yeah,
aged that much.
well, no, but there's been a much longer time than we anticipated.
Yes.
So yes, this will be our second musical
Mhm.
reaction series, and we're going to start with Hadestown.
Yeah. So I you have seen Hadestown live, which I'm quite jealous of, and I have listened to the first two songs maybe, and it wasn't for me.
Oh, we're going to change that. Oh, we're so much going. We're going to change that.
Yeah.
Okay, Hadestown. If, when I've been to London last year in November, a friend of mine said, "Okay, you have to watch this musical. It's so amazing." I
Okay.
listened to the soundtrack and I was like, "Yeah, okay, that could be good." Then I got tickets, and on the night or a few hours before the show, they said, "Okay, we have to cancel." I don't know why, but they had to cancel the show. I got tickets for Phantom of the Opera, which was also an amazing musical, and I was very, very sad.
Hmm.
Then I went back to London, and I thought, what I'm going to watch first of all. And then I thought, okay, because my friend hyped up Hadestown so much, and because I've been between November where I was like, okay, musicals are alright. It's some kind of art I really like, but it's not something I'm very euphoric about. And
Hmm.
then something called Epic happened, and
You're welcome.
things changed. And now I'm very much into musicals. I've actually, when I've been to London a few weeks ago, I've been to five musicals in London in 8 days, and I've been to Chicago just a few days afterwards in Hanover. So yeah, let's say things
Uh-huh.
changed. Mm, and I went into Hadestown without knowing too much. I knew it was, I knew the overall story a bit, and it was so mind blowing. It was it sort of became the soundtrack of my stay in London, because
Okay.
that was the only thing I basically listened to during this whole time.
Hmm.
And I actually bought tickets to see it a second time, and I'm probably going to Amsterdam in about 1.5 months to see the third time. So yes, let's say I'm a bit enthusiastic about Epic,
Okay.
about Hadestown, Epic
Yeah.
as
So I
also,
mean,
but yeah.
uh yeah, I mean, Hadestown, I know. Okay, so when I heard the title, I thought it's a musical about Hades and maybe Persephone. And then in the first song, the characters are introduced, and
Oh yes,
so I do know it's the story about Orpheus and Eurydice.
not only but also.
Also, and I mean, my knowledge of the Orpheus and Eurydice story is pretty basic. I think so. I know he is an awesome musician, and
And
I
the son of a muse.
and the son of the muse, and I know he somehow. So I know he and Eurydice fell in love. I don't know how she got into the underworld, but I know she at one point gets into the underworld. Orpheus sings his song into the underworld, sings his way into the underworld, and uh, somehow gets Hades to let him and Eurydice leave. And the only rule is don't turn around. And of course, he turns around. So she has to stay in the underworld. And he too, I think. I'm not sure.
No,
And you
no,
don't have
no,
to.
no.
Okay. Um, yeah, but
So you actually,
that's
so
my
you
knowledge.
basically, so you basically just spoiled the whole musical for our audience. That's okay.
Well, I mean,
Ah,
it's a
it was a
well
joke. That was a
known
joke. That was
story.
that was a joke. That was a joke. Yeah, but that's basically the story.
Okay.
The musical takes a bit of a twist with
Hmm.
this, but only in very short, in very simplistic ways.
Okay.
Especially how she gets into the underground. She gets a bit more agenda because in the original story she gets bitten by a snake and dies on their wedding night. Um, and here it's a bit different, but we will come to that.
Okay.
And the thing is, it's one of the oldest myths we have in the Western world. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
old myth, and it's a very sad one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we're going to sing it anyway.
Yeah, I guess that was a quote from the musical.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Okay.
It's a sad song, and we're going to sing it anyway.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I know there will be
It's
tears
it's
from my side
it's the
probably.
it's the best piece of art I've ever experienced.
Okay, that is a huge statement.
Oh
That's a
yes,
huge statement. Okay.
yeah.
Uh huh.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Well, I hope the technic will work this time. Hermes?
Chugga chugga chugga
Okay.
chugga 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 chugga. Once upon a time there was a railroad line. Don't I swear, brother, don't I swear?
Okay. One thing I have to add to this.
Yes, please.
What you can see right now is the stage. The stage for Hadestown is very important because they use the stage a lot. And something they do different from other musicals. The
Mm-hmm.
band is on the stage. There is a
Oh.
jazz. There is a jazz band on the stage.
Oh. Okay, that's awesome. Uh huh.
There's a jazz band on the stage. I think consisting of 6 persons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure. The only person who is a bit in the background, you can't really see him because he's under a sort of stained glass. Is the drummer
Mm-hmm.
because that's probably a bit too modern for the setting because it's more of a 1920s setting, I would say, like a jazz bar.
Yeah. Okay.
And one very important thing is there are stairs on the top, and you can there's a balcony, and
Mm-hmm.
on the beginning, Hades and Persephone, who will be introduced later on, are sitting on this balcony and just look down on everybody else.
Okay.
And the other people are actually there. There are three muses, there are three fates, which you will hear later on.
Mm-hmm.
And those three fates are very dominant on the stage. They are dancing around. They are always very present,
Mm-hmm.
and they on the London stage version, there have been fates who have been playing the fates for a very long time, and you've seen it because they moved like one
Differently.
person.
Yeah.
No. It,
No.
it was very eerie because they moved as a
Oh.
single person.
Oh. Okay. That's a
Oh
bit
yes,
creepy.
yeah,
Okay, but when you're saying the fates are very prominent on the
yes,
stage and probably throughout the musical,
yes.
that's already. I mean, that's so smart from a storytelling point because it the fates are very prominent in Greek mythology as it
Oh yes.
is, and in with having the fates prominent in this story on stage means they are pulling the strings.
Oh, they
um
are so much pulling the strings, but we'll
so
come to that
okay,
in the second song.
yeah, I'm just already
Yeah, yeah,
spinning, I feel.
yeah.
Okay, and we have Hermes who is introducing the
Yes,
cast probably.
Hermes is sort of the storyteller of all of
Okay,
this.
and I'm very curious to see what's it gonna have what's the railroad line later. I
Okay,
think you don't have to answer, but I think it's some sort of metaphor for something that will become clear later on.
yes and no.
Okay.
What you have to remember a bit is this is a very anti-capitalistic musical,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it sort of takes images from the Western type of scenery in the US.
Okay.
So I would say the train is, I think it's there sort of, but
Mhm.
it's not really explained
Okay.
per se.
Can I just put my studies to use that I did years ago, because trains are considered a liminal space, so a
Yeah.
space that's neither here nor there. So it makes sense. It's a railroad, a railroad a line that's leading into the underworld because it's a liminal space. It's
Yeah.
neither here nor there. It's doesn't belong to any place. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It was the road to hell. It was hard times. It was a world of gods and man.
Okay. I mean, this is this animatic is just an interpretation of the song
Yes.
or of the musical, but I love how gods, and they are, these from the eyes they looked very malevolent. The like, just when if I look like this or if I look like this, it's different.
Yeah. Like,
And then and man blank.
yeah. The gods are not the good guys in this musical.
The
That's
gods are
something
seldom the good guys in Greek mythology.
true.
It's an old song.
It's an old song.
It's an old tale from way back when. It's an old song.
It's an old song.
And we're gonna sing it again.
Okay.
Gods and men, alright. We got some gods in the house tonight. See, on the road to hell, there was a railroad line. And there were 3 old women all dressed the same. And they was always singing in the back of your mind. Everybody meets the face.
Okay. This animatic is very good because it looks like the costumes of the Fates.
Oh.
They have this turban-like headscarves on their heads and this
The bonnets, I think they are called.
okay, and those
I think.
strips they have on are they do have that. Oh, you have to probably yeah, those are there as well. So it's a very good interpretation of them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like the glowing eyes. Not because I don't like the art style, but the implications of glowing eyes. Glowing eyes equal powerful. And I don't like that.
And on the road to hell, there was a railroad line. And the lady stepping off a train with a suitcase full of summertime. Persephone by name.
I have to stop again. I'm sorry. I find it interesting how Persephone is the one with colors.
Oh yes.
Like the greens and the reds in her dress,
Oh, yeah.
and the flowers on the table, and it's very jarring in all this sepia toned.
Oh, on stage she wears the most beautiful emerald green dress or green grass green. I don't really know. It's just
green.
very beautiful dress.
Yeah, I told you before I chose my dress because it's black and it has flowers, and I thought it's at least a bit underworld Persephone-ish.
Oh yeah.
And if you ride that train,
Ride that train.
if you ride that train,
Ride that train.
if you ride that train to the end of the line, where the sun don't shine and it's always shady, it's there you'll find the king of the mine, almighty Mr. Hades. We got any other gods? Oh right, almost forgot. On the road to hell there was a railroad station, and a man with feathers on his feet, who could help you to your final destination. Mr. Hermes, that's me. See, someone's got to tell the tale.
Okay, one thing about Hermes.
Yeah.
In the original Broadway version, Hermes was played by a very, very well-known black actor. I don't know his name. I might have to look it up.
Okay.
But he, there has been an interview with one of the newer Hermeses. I think the London, the West End
Mhm.
Hermes, and he's a very old guy. And the Hermes I had at the West End was very young, or
Okay.
young girl. But the thing is, Hermes is um, in the setting the only person who can be gender banned, because the
Mhm.
original West End Hermes was a woman. So and on the Amsterdam version there will be a woman as well. So this is very interesting, because if there are two Hadestown soundtracks, the Broadway Hadestown soundtrack and the live London Hadestown soundtrack,
And there are different
and
voices, of course.
they are very different voices. Um, I would really advise you to listen to the London soundtrack after you listen to this one, because it's very different. And
Okay.
I actually prefer the London version one, but the London version doesn't have all the songs, so that wouldn't
Mhm.
make sense here, and there are no animatics. But it's very different if you listen to the live version of it and the London version of it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just had a of course moment, because Hermes is a psychopomp
Oh yeah,
who gets people into the underworld.
oh yeah,
So of course he works at the train station of
oh
the.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh,
It was just like, why does? Oh yeah, of course.
Whether or not it turns out well, maybe it will turn out this time. On the road to hell, on the railroad line, it's a sad song.
Sad song.
It's a sad tale, it's a tragedy. It's a sad song.
Sad
We're
song.
gonna sing it anyway. Come on.
and I really think this is such an amazing line. It will come to haunt you later on, but it's a sad song, it's a sad tale, but we're gonna sing it anyway. So they already say, okay, this is not a happy story. They already say,
Yeah.
okay, and listen to the rhythm. I'll just go back a bit.
Okay.
What kind of rhythm is this?
Sad tale, it's a tragedy. It's a sad song.
Sad
We're
song.
gonna sing it anyway. Come on.
And what is clapping? That's a very uplifting thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I mean, the whole music. It sounds very happy. Like
Oh yeah.
text and music don't go together at this point, and I kind of like that.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I am afraid.
Oh no! This will end in the bestest way ever.
Yeah, of course, because the story always.
Now not everyone gets to be a god. And don't forget that times are hard. Hard times in the world of men. Let me introduce you to a few of them. You can tip your hats and your wallets. Brothers and sisters, boys and girls, to the hardest working chorus in the God's almighty world. And working just as hard for you. Let's see what this crew can do.
I really love that the jazz band gets a shout out.
Oh wait, this is not there is a better shout out later
Okay.
on. But
Okay.
they will, yeah.
But I like the nod to look, without these guys we couldn't do anything
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Aye! On the road to hell there was a railroad line. And a poor boy working on a song. His mama was a friend of mine. And this boy was a musician on the railroad line, on the road to hell. You might say the boy was touched. Cause he was touched by the gods themselves. Give it up for Orpheus. Orpheus. There was one more soul on this road. Girl, come on in from the cold. On the railroad line, on the road to hell. There was a young girl the tale of Orpheus and Eurydice. It's a love song.
It's a love song.
It's a tale of a love from long ago. Sad song.
Sad song.
But we're gonna sing it in a soul. It's an old song.
Old song.
It's an old tale from way back when. And we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing. We're gonna sing it again. Yeah, yeah. Again,
Okay, and this was the first song. No, we don't want to hear it again.
At the end, he was just showing off.
Yes.
What I really love is that when he sings at the end, it's a love song. I mean, there are always these discussions about I wouldn't have done what character A did. I wouldn't have turned around if I had been Orpheus. Yes, if you'd loved her, you would have turned around. So I mean, that's the point.
He-
That's the point
Yeah.
of this story, because if he had loved her that much, yes, he would have taken her out of the underworld, but he wouldn't have loved her that much as he did when he turned around. So it's I hate those. Well, I wouldn't have. Yes, you should have turned around. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're going to hate this musical.
No.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know how they did it in the US version, but in the London version,
Mhm.
before everything like this started, you can hear it actually in the live version. Hermes comes to the stage and everybody sits down, and it's like a bar scene, and then he says, "All right," and then the audience goes, "All right," and then they start the song, and it is such a okay, we're going to start this together
Yeah.
thing. The
Yeah.
cast always interacts with the audience a bit, and this is
Mhm.
very awesome in a way I haven't seen in a musical before, to be honest, because you're very close to the stage when you're in the front row. I was, I think, second or third row the second time I saw it, and it almost felt like everything is happening before you. I think the only musical I know which is similar to that is Starlight Express, because people zoom around
Yeah.
the stages. But yeah,
Yeah, I think that I mean it's very let's break the fourth wall of
Yeah.
of Hermes.
Yeah.
And as the storyteller, as you said, so it's
and as a trickster, he's allowed to do that.
yeah, it's very fitting that he's the one bringing the audience into the musical, into the story. So yeah, it's I can see that. I can see that.
You said this musical wasn't for you, only
Yeah.
based on this song. Why?
Okay, maybe it was unfair to the to Hadestown, because I came just from Epic,
Oh,
and that's a whole different musical style. So I was a bit taken aback from the jazzy style of
Yeah.
Hadestown, and yeah, I don't know. It, as I said, it was probably unfair to Hadestown, but I heard the music and I was like, that's not what I expected, and I'm bummed.
You really have to see Mortius's reactions, because he was like, after a few songs he was like,
Mhm.
it takes a bit.
Mhm.
I actually think probably it might take the whole act to get you on board,
Okay.
because it's a very the storytelling is not very fast in the beginning,
Mhm.
and the musical takes time, and mm, it changes.
Okay.
And I really think this musical has some of the most amazing songs ever written. So we'll get to that.
Okay. So second song?
Yeah. Let's before we begin the second song. The
Yes.
second song I have to talk a bit about the stage version, because
Do
the
it.
second song starts with one of the most daunting thing ever if you're an actress,
Okay.
because the song is called "Anyway the Wind Blows," and it's a Fate song, so the Fates are going to sing most of it, and
Mhm.
Eurydice is going to sing. And it starts with her setting up a candle, taking out a fire stick, lightening the fire stick, and um, lightening the candle.
Okay.
Have you ever lightened up a fire stick?
I don't. I like a match. You mean?
Yeah, a match.
Yeah, of course.
How often does this work in the first time you try it?
It depends. If it's a new package, it goes pretty well. If it's an older package, you have to find the patches where
But
there's still the thing to rub off on.
yeah, but think about doing it on stage.
Yeah,
And it has
I
to
would. Yeah, I
it
would
has
need
to
the whole package.
it has to stick every time. And the thing is, she takes out the stick, lightens the candle, and then one of the fates comes and makes. And now we're going to go into the song. Anyway,
I think we have
the
to
wind blows.
wait. Sorry,
Yeah?
I just need to. I had taken away the video from the. Sorry, could talk. Okay, now you can.
Okay.
Eurydice was a hungry young girl, a runaway from everywhere she'd ever been. She was no stranger to the world, no stranger to the wind.
Weather ain't the way it was before. Ain't no spring or fall at all anymore. It's either blazing hot or freezing cold. Anyway, the wind blows. And there ain't a thing that you can do when the weather takes a turn on you, except for hurry up and hit the road. Anyway, the wind blows.
Okay,
Yeah.
just for a second, I love the style of this artist. I mean,
Yes.
it's so cute, and
Yeah.
with the little paper figurines.
Yeah.
But anyway, the wind blows. That's some
Oh,
kind of.
Oh God, I forgot to mention the artist. Sorry, I will of course mention you in the video, and
They will both be linked.
They will be linked. Yeah. The artist for the first video was Murky Mosito, and the artist for the second video is Random Hope Inc. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Awesome username. Yeah, but anyway, the wind blows. That's some idiom, is it?
What do you mean?
Anyway, the wind blows. That what's the? Is there a meaning behind it?
I would say not really. It's just
Okay.
showing. Probably yeah, because she's lost in a way as well. But
Okay. Okay.
it's setting up the stage for okay. We have a climate crisis here.
Yeah,
There's no spring. There is no fall. There's
Yeah.
only blazing hot summer
Look
or
outside.
freezing cold winter. Yeah, but this is the world we are talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Wind comes up,
Do you hear that sound?
wind comes up,
Move to another town. Ain't nobody gonna stick around.
when the dark clouds roll. Anyway, the wind blows.
You met the fates, remember them?
Anybody got a match?
Always singing in the back of your mind.
Give me that.
Wherever it was this young girl went, the fates were close behind.
Do you know what the fates were in Greek mythology?
Like the three. Okay, I'm speaking Percy Jackson terms now because I read that before. Like the fates are the ones spinning the destiny or the fate of every person. Like one is making like cutting the strings basically when
Yeah, yeah.
someone dies.
They don't really use that metaphor here too much.
Okay.
But there is another interpretation of the fates, and I think this one is more fitting here. The fates are the whispers of your own mind.
Oh, ooh.
The, the, they are your bad thoughts and your intrinsic
Mm-hmm.
thoughts and
Mm-hmm.
everything your mind does when you are, well,
Yeah.
trying to think about something else.
Okay, so that's it's curious you said that because Eurydice was like, "Do you hear that?" And of
Yeah,
course, no one else. If you know, if they're going with that interpretation, no one else can hear that. It's only
yeah,
her who can hear their voices because
yeah,
it's in her head.
yeah.
And oh, that's okay. That's a bit creepy.
I'm not too sure if I now think about this in the wrong way, um, but I think that no one ever interacts with the fates in the whole musical. I'm
Oh,
not 100% sure about that, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is like that.
Okay. Let's see.
We'll see.
People turn on you just like the wind. Everybody is a fair weather friend. In the end, you're better off alone. Anyway, the wind blows.
When your body aches to lay it down, when you're hungry and there ain't enough to go around, ain't no leg to which a girl won't go. Anyway, the wind blows. Wind comes up,
And sometimes you think
wind comes up.
you would do anything just to fill your belly full of food. Find a bed that you could fall into, where the weather wouldn't follow you.
Wherever you go, anyway, the wind blows. Ooh, ooh.
I love the dedication.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh
No,
no
no,
no.
stop. No. Yeah.
Okay.
This was anyway the wind blows.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. I feel for Eurydice.
She's all right.
I mean, it's
Okay, she's not. She's not.
no. I mean, but that's no. Many thoughts about Eurydice and her relationship or lack thereof with people
Yeah,
and
that's going to play a
survival.
role later on.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Whew.
that's
Okay.
a sad song.
Yeah. You know, you don't have to say that again and again and again.
Oh, I will. I will ride on that horse until the very
Yeah.
end of this musical.
I know. Oof. I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm curious to see where it goes because yeah, we have met Eurydice, we have met the cast in the beginning, like the characters
Yeah.
introduced.
Yeah, yeah.
And but we have met Eurydice now and gotten a glimpse into her head. So I'm curious to see what Orpheus is like
Yeah.
and how the story unfolds.
Oh yeah. And I think this should be it for the first episode.
Yeah, probably. Okay. As we said, we will of course link the artists in the description
Yes.
below. And please click on their videos and watch it there again so they can get
Probably
something out of it
somewhere
too.
Here, maybe. Yeah.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
And yeah, please do so. And until next time, I guess.
Bye bye.